Hi, this is Lauren Sanek at the Home Seller Homebuyer Podcast with Home Seller episode number 11. Selling your home. Improve it to move it, but don't overspend. So you're selling your home and you need to improve it to move it, but you don't want to overspend. The housing market is a fluid living thing that constantly changes. I learned the best tips about which renovations to work on and which to avoid if you're selling your home. You want to spend the right amount of money to get the best return. For every dollar you put in, you want to be able to get at least that or more back. For example, you don't want to put a high-end kitchen in a tiny ranch. You don't want to over-improve. Anything you can do to lighten or brighten a space, such as lighter curtains instead of heavy drapes, will work in your favor. If you have a real dark room, you may want to consider a skylight. Curb appeal. People make a lot of their decisions about buying a house in the first 3 minutes. Over 90% of the buyers are searching online now. They see the pictures of your home, which need to be very professional, and then they drive by. That's if the buyer is in the general area, to see the outside of your home and check out the neighborhood. And decluttering is important, and to fix those obvious, most noticeable things. Roofs. Does your roof look good? Does it have a black lynching on it? Having a newer roof is definitely preferable if you're trying to sell your home, especially if we're beyond its life expectancy. If you have problems with black lynching, which can get under shingles and cause damage besides looking bad, you can have a copper or zinc strip installed on the peak of your roof. That copper and zinc prevent lynching from forming when it rains. Kitchens and baths. Kitchens and baths are what sell homes. Doing simple upgrades, such as replacing a worn countertop, painting or adding new hardware to cabinetry. If you have nice older tile, you don't have to tear it out. Put in a new sink, faucet, or better lighting. Get rid of the fluorescent lighting around your bathroom mirror. Many big box stores carry relatively inexpensive countertops that have a look of granite. Carpets and flooring. While hardwood flooring is popular, if you have carpeting and want to upgrade for sale, go with a Berber carpet in a neutral sage such as sand, taupe, or smoke. If you have vinyl flooring, you may want to consider putting in tile. A tile or stone entry makes a good impression. Energy conservation and green upgrades. Making improvements such as new windows not only works for you, but for your buyer as well. So having your home sealed, having insulation put in or blown in, or improving the heating or hot water system could pay off, especially if, again, it is beyond its life expectancy. A final tip. Small changes can make a big difference. Other suggestions are to install ceiling fans, or if you have a back porch or deck, screen it in. To save money on hiring professionals, always get more than one bid and always check references and if they are licensed and have workman's compensation insurance. The final tip. Paint, interior and exterior. Every home should receive a fresh coat of paint before it is listed. New paint is arguably the most important renovation you can make prior to selling, and it is also the most cost-effective. You can do this renovation on your own. Paint will help your home to look cleaner and to appear more updated. When choosing a color, pick one that is neutral. Keep in mind that the person who buys your home may not have the same tastes and furniture as you do. Therefore, it is wise to be conservative. Choose a color that will work with a variety of design styles and one that is not overbearing. Try to avoid bold colors. They may be trendy and fun, but they could prevent your house from selling. Thank you for listening to Home Seller Episode 11. We are grateful for the time you have taken to listen to this podcast and look forward to your input on what you would like to hear about in future podcasts. You can find our show notes at homesellerhomebuyer.com, and you can leave your comments, questions, and suggestions there, or you can email us at info@homesellerhomebuyer.com. Tell your family, friends, and coworkers about Home Seller Homebuyer Podcast. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to listen to the Home Seller Homebuyer podcast and catch us on the next episode. Thank you for listening and stay informed.